Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. How are you all, dear students? I hope you all would be fine. You all would be safe and sound. So, students, I'm your teacher, Miss Sani from CB Public High School, and that I welcome you in today's 7th grade English lesson. So, students, let's start our today's lesson. Firstly, I'll tell you about the paper pattern of English B paper. So in English B paper, objectives would be given first in the form of fill in the blanks, MCQs, true false, match the column, and these objectives would come from your English textbook. All the grammar work would be included in that. तो सारा grammar work जो भी आपकी textbook में है वो आज हम पढ़ेंगे. सो वो सब का सब आपके आएगा पेपर बी के ऑब्जेक्टिव में. ओके and subjective comprehension that would come. Comprehension means that a passage would be given to you. आपको एक passage दिया जाएगा and you have to answer some questions. आपको कुछ questions के खुद से answer लिखने होंगे उस passage में से. Got it? And then creative writing. So creative writing में आपको जो भी given है आपकी book में creative writing के topics वो हमने आपको सिलेबस में इन्फॉर्म कर दिए हैं विद प्रॉपर पेज नंबर. तो वो आपने प्रिपेयर करने हैं और मैं आपको ड्यूरिंग ऑनलाइन लेसन्स भी इन्फॉर्म करूँगी कि वो कौन से टॉपिक हैं और आप उनको किस तरह से प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं. सो आई विल टेल यू ईच एंड एवरी डिटेल, सो डोंट बी वरी. Okay, and then grammar from text. So any grammar from the text can also be given. Okay, so prepare yourself very well for the paper. Okay, let's start our today's lesson. Firstly, we will discuss about the word type, or this is also collective noun. Okay, so collective words, we will discuss about that basically. So on page number 11 you will see the heading name word types. Okay, word types, name for the group of animals or birds. So you know that when animals or birds or people, when they are in a group, we call them with specific name. तो जब ग्रुप में कोई एनिमल या बर्ड्स या ह्यूमन बीइंग्स होते हैं तो उसको एक स्पेसिफिक नेम दिया जाता है. उस स्पेसिफिक नेम को इंग्लिश में कहते हैं कलेक्टिव नाउन. दैट शोज कलेक्शन और ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल. So we will discuss about that. Basically in the lesson you have read that a flock of birds. Okay, परिंदों का एक मजमा या ढेर सारे परिंदे, तो उसको हम कहते हैं flock of bird was passing above the hikers. When animals or birds are gathered in groups, they are called by a unique collective noun for each of the flight of insects, a flock of birds, etc. So this is how this is used. जब insects को हम as collective noun कहते हैं, that is called flight of insects, flock of birds. So can you think about any other collective noun? Can you think of more collective nouns? Now your activity is given. You have to match the group of animals or birds that are given here, and then you have to match them with their proper respective collective noun. Okay, the first word is elephant. So we can use a word for elephants, a parade of elephant. So जब ये groups में होते हैं तो उसको हम कहते हैं a parade of elephants. The second word is fish. तो group of fish को हम कहते हैं school. That is called school. So we will match it with a school. I'm going to use the brush here. So you will match elephants with a parade here, and you will match fish with a school. And the next word is lions. So group of lions is also called a pride. So match it with it. Got it? Then rats. So group of rats is also called a colony. So you will match it with a colony. And owls. And owls is also called parliament. So you will match it with a parliament. Dogs. So dogs, we will use it as collective noun, a pack. Match it with a pack. Geese. So for geese, we use a word, a gaggle. A gaggle. Got it? So these all are collective nouns given for these animals. So you have to match it and you have to learn it. Well, hopefully you have understood it. Then there is narrative style of writing is given. So narrative style of writing shows that how someone writes about anything. So the four main genres of writing are descriptive, expository, persuasive and narrative. Narrative writing is the most frequently used. आपकी books भी सारी narrative style of writing में लिखी गई हैं. Okay, so hopefully आपको समझ आ गया होगा जिसमें narrate किया जाता है. So narrative is the most frequently used writing style in both fiction and non-fiction writing. तो फिक्शन में भी इसको यूज़ किया जाता है, नॉन फिक्शन राइटिंग में भी इसे यूज़ किया जाता है. इन अ नैरेटिव स्टाइल द ऑथर नॉट जस्ट ट्राइज टू इम्पार्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन, वो सिर्फ इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको नहीं प्रोवाइड करता बट ऑल्सो कंस्ट्रक्ट अ स्टोरी, लेकिन वो एक स्टोरी भी बिल्डअप करता है. सो विच हैज़ कैरेक्टर्स एंड सेटिंग्स. इट हैज़ अ सीक्वेंस ऑफ इवेंट्स और उसमें प्रॉपर इवेंट्स भी होते हैं, उसमें स्टोरी होती है, सेटिंग होता है, कैरेक्टर होता है, ओके, एंड प्लॉट होता है दैट अनफोल्ड्स द स्टोरी इन सीक्वेंस, और ये प्रॉपर सीक्वेंस से चलती है. टाइप्स ऑफ नैरेटिव राइटिंग्स आर ओरल हिस्ट्रीज, नॉवेल्स, नोवेलास, poems, short stories, anecdotes. Okay, so these all are the different types of narrative writing. So now the task is given, fill in the blanks with the help of the word bank given at the bottom of this narrative. तो आपको यहाँ पे narrative में कुछ given है, आपको एक पैसेज की फॉर्म में, और आपने fill in the blanks इसकी करनी है fill, और वो सारी आपको नीचे given है एक बॉक्स में. ठीक है. So the first word that we will use is in the early days. So here you will write, in the early days, the city was not as crowded. Okay, it is crowded it is today. तो इतना रश नहीं था in starting days में, तो हम लोग सबसे पहले लिखेंगे in the early days. Got it? And then you will write, first there was one traffic light on the main road. तो उसके बाद आपने क्या लिखना है, first यहाँ पे. Okay, first there was one traffic light on the main road and the traffic was regulated well. Got it? And then you will write, in later years, as the populations of the city grew, this increased the number of vehicles on the road. Got it? And then you will write after that, okay, resultantly, traffic jam had become a regular feature on the main road. And in last you will write, so the city needed, you will write, so the city needed more traffic lights to keep the traffic smooth. Got it? Hopefully you have understood it. And now some words are given here and you have to identify that is this a noun, adjective, verb or adverb. Got it? So you have been informed about these words before as well. I will today give you just the idea that what is verb, what is noun, what is adverb and what is adjectives. So verbs are also called action words. So you have to identify that where are the verbs, like here chucked word, that is a verb, and then mesmerized, that is a verb. Okay, and then there are some other verbs as well. Let me see. So you have to find it by yourself that where are the verbs. Got it? So the next one is nouns. Okay, nouns are the naming words, name of anything. So like landscape, flock, Okay, then any other noun is blessing, mommy. So these all are noun. Friends. Okay, so these all are nouns. Got it? तो noun किसी भी चीज़ का name होता है. Got it? And then adverbs. Adverbs are those verb that modifies verbs. तो ये verbs को modify करते हैं, उसको मज़ीद explain करते हैं कि एक action किस तरह से perform किया गया. So how an action is placed, like the word that is given here, anxiously, actively. Okay, so these all are adverbs. So you have to write such kind of verbs in this column, right? And the last one is adjectives. Okay, so adjectives, they are basically describes noun. तो नाउन को मज़ीद एक्सप्लेन करते हैं कि एक नाउन किस तरह का है, ब्यूटीफुल है या जैसा भी है, उसकी सारी की सारी जो क्वालिटीज़ हैं, बैड क्वालिटीज़, गुड क्वालिटीज़, सो दीज ऑल आर कॉल्ड एडजेक्टिव्स, राइट? So you will write adjectives here like gigantic, okay? Gigantic, friendly, that is also an adjective. And then chilly, that is also adjective. Serenity, that is also an adjective. So such kind of words you will write in the column of adjectives. Hopefully you have understood all the concepts of verbs, nouns, adverbs, and adjectives. So verb is an action word, noun is a naming verb, adverbs modifies verbs, and adjectives modifies nouns. Got it? So now we will discuss about suffixes. So here I have told you in your classes as well that when we add words in the end of any word, it forms a suffix, right? So when we add beauty, so if there is a word beauty and we add full, F-U-L, full with it, it forms a new word beautiful. So that is suffix. So with the same word you have to add few words, and that fixation is called suffix. Got it? So here some words are given and you have to make suffixes of those words, like for able, applicable is given, full, thankful, and less, harmless. So you have to add one more suffix over here, and then ly that is given here. So for that you will write smoothly, brightly, okay? And then meant, acknowledgement. Then ist word is given and you can write dentist. Then ness is given, you can write happiness. Then est word is given, you can write wisest. Then er is given, you can write wiser. And then y is given, you can write teary. Okay, yeah, or so such kind of words you can make by adding word by adding words in the end of a word. Okay, आप किसी भी word के end पे जब कोई वर्ड्स ऐड करते हैं लेकिन उन वर्ड्स का प्रॉपर वो प्रॉपर वर्ड्स होने चाहिए, जैसे एबल, फुल, लेस. सो सच काइंड ऑफ वर्ड्स यू कैन ऐड एंड दिस इज़ हाउ यू विल फॉर्म suffixes. Hopefully you have understood the topic suffixes. Now there are some prepositions given on page number 16. So on page number 16, open this page and you will see a preposition is a word which expresses relationship of a noun or pronoun to other words. तो आपके noun का relationship ये represent करता है कि वो कैसे किसी sentence के साथ link कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो जो linking words हैं उनको हम कहते हैं prepositions. Got it? Okay, firstly, we have been given a sentence. The students were having discussion about the exam. So, about word is used here as preposition. It is as it is joining a sentence. Okay, so about is a preposition which shows a relationship between the noun with other words of the sentences. तो noun के relationship को ये दूसरे words के sentences के साथ उस relationship को बनाता है. So this is how you have been given different kind of prepositions. तो आपको इस तरह के prepositions का यूज़ करना आना चाहिए. Okay, and then punctuation is given. So here you have to rewrite the following sentence using capital letters, commas, full stops, apostrophe, quotation marks, question marks and exclamation marks where required. तो आपने ये सारे punctuation marks use करने हैं. I will tell you that how capital letters mean the starting letters should be capitalized. This boy's bicycle, तो यहाँ पे this का T capital, it should be capital, and boys S would be written with apostrophe. Apostrophe is like this comma. Okay, when we write it boys, so here we will add a comma, so that is called apostrophe. Okay, this T capital boys bicycle is an efficient machine. In the end you will write full stop, sorry, it would be a full stop in the end. Okay, and then in the next, Omar, O capital, lives in the busiest part of the country, full stop. Omar, after Omar you will write comma. Okay, I'm going to use a brush here. Let me do it. Okay, Omar, O capital, and after that you will use comma, lives in the busiest part of the city, full stop. For Biha, F capital, then you will write comma, asked her mother what she was cooking for dinner tonight. So asked her mother, and then inverted commas and full stop in the end, sorry, question mark in the end. So F would be capital, you will not write here comma. F capital, asked her mother, comma, then inverted commas, and in the end question mark. Got it? For Biha, asked her mother, comma, inverted commas, W capital, W would be capital. Okay, what she was cooking for dinner tonight. So now the next sentence is, please, P capital, then comma, attend your school in tidy uniform, comma, polished shoes and combed hair. Last sentence is what? You have to write it with capital W. What an awesome head. Okay, so you will write it with इन्वर्टेड कॉमास. इन्वर्टेड कॉमा स्टार्ट होंगे W से पहले और हेड के बाद भी कॉमा होगा, एंड यहाँ पे होगा कॉमा, हेड के बाद कॉमा. व्हाट एन ऑसम हेड, एक्सक्लेम जायान विद जॉय, फुल स्टॉप इन द एंड. होपफुली आपको समझ आ गया होगा कि इन्वर्टेड कॉमास अगर गिवन हों तो वो प्रॉपर एक स्पीच के स्पीच गिवन होती है, एंड देन आपको इन्वर्टेड कॉमास प्लेस किए जाते हैं. In third sentence and in fifth sentence we have uses inverted commas as they are written in a direct speech. Okay, now creative writing is given. So you have to write a personal recount of your best weekend spent in the recent past. तो आपने अपना कोई एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करना है जिसमें आपको इन्फॉर्म करना है कि आपके पास्ट में आपके साथ आपने कैसा एक जगह पे कोई वीकेंड स्पेंड किया था जो आपको बहुत पसंद आया था. सो यू हैव टू राइट इट इन योर ओन वर्ड्स. तो आप कोई भी इस तरह का इवेंट अपनी लाइफ में से सोचें. सो फॉर मी इफ़ आई वुड बी गिवन सच काइंड ऑफ अ क्वेश्चन, तो मैं अपना एक वो वाला इवेंट लिखूँगी जब मैं 1 वीक के लिए कश्मीर गई थी. एंड आई हैव विजिटेड मैनी प्लेसेस. सो before I was very busy and I decided to go for a picnic and I went to my hometown कश्मीर. एंड वहाँ पे मैंने क्या क्या चीज़ें enjoy की, किस किस किस्म के खाने खाए. सो ऑल सच डिटेल्स you can write in that. So you can write any visit that you have made in your life, when you went for to your any relative home, जब आप अपने किसी रिश्तेदार के घर गए हों 1 वीक के लिए, या अपने विलेज लाइफ अपने विलेज में गए हों. सो यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन ईच एंड एवरी डिटेल कि वहाँ पे आपने कैसी लाइफ स्पेंड की. सो व्हाट डिड यू सी देयर, एनिमल्स, सीनरी एंड फूड और रिवर एंड ऑल दैट. तो आपने वो सारी की सारी डिटेल्स लिखनी होंगी, और आपने अपना वो वीकेंड कैसा स्पेंड किया एंड हाउ यू mesmerized दैट इवेंट. आपको अभी तक वो याद आता है तो आप उसको इन्जॉय करते हैं. ओके, सो सच काइंड ऑफ इवेंट यू विल राइट एंड इट इज़ योर पर्सनल रिकाउंट, और वो आपके अपने मुतल्लिक होगा कि वो आपने कैसे उस वीक को इन्जॉय किया था. गॉट इट. सो in the next part, I have given you the test of unit number 1, blessings of Allah. Yesterday I have told you that I will take your test. So firstly, fill in the blanks are given. It was Saturday morning when they went to dash. तो आपको खुद पता होना चाहिए वो कहाँ गए थे. Okay, it I capital took them dash minutes to get to the middle of trail. So how much time they took. Okay, our purpose built dash is the gift of Allah. So you have to write what. Okay, so all these fill in the blanks are given from your text. तो ऐसे ही आपको fill in the blanks MCQs कुछ भी आपके टेस्ट में given होगा जब आपका पेपर आएगा. And then you have to write meanings. Immersed, sprawling. You have to write sentences of these words. Destined, affectionately. And then you have to answer the question, what is meant by our purpose built physique. Got it. So your test is of 10 marks. And the end I will give you diary. तो आज आपने जो डायरी करनी है वो आपको जितना बुक वर्क करवाया गया है वो सब आपने प्रिपेयर करना है. इन द नेक्स्ट लेसन आई विल टेक द टेस्ट ऑफ द नैरेटिव स्टाइल ऑफ राइटिंग, and that is on page number 14. And then in the start we have read, I'll tell you again, group of animals or collective noun. After that, narrative style of writing, then a revision of nouns, adjectives, verbs and adverbs, and then prepositional use of preposition, then punctuation and then creative writing. Okay, so आपने ये सब चीज़ें अपनी prepare करनी है. and next lesson I will take the test. So students, do your best. आपको जो टेस्ट दिया गया है वो आपने अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करके मुझे उसकी पिक्चर सेंड करनी है. गॉट इट. सो यू हैव टू सेंड मी द पिक्चर व्हेन यू विल डू द टेस्ट एंड डू इट ऑनेस्टली. सो स्टूडेंट्स, हियर आई एम गोइंग टू से टेक केयर ऑफ योर सेल्फ. इफ़ यू हैव एनी काइंड ऑफ डिफिकल्टी और एनी कन्फ्यूजन, you can still ask me. Allah Hafiz.